Cassidy, ladies and gentlemen. Please help us welcome Joanna Cassidy. Zora. Next we have William Sanderson, ladies and gentlemen. A Mr. J.F. Sebastian. Next we have Sean Young. We have Rachel here, folks. Rachel's here today with us. Thank you. And last but certainly not least, Rutger Hauer. Folks, Roy Batty is here today. Thank you all for being here. I very much appreciate it. Now, I promised my wife that I wouldn't geek out too much and monopolize the conversation. So I'm going to try to get through this as quick as possible. Plus, we only have 50 minutes, so trying to fit 35 years of lore into 50 minutes is going to be tough. We're going to make this happen. She was very specific that the panel's audience and the audience can get a chance to speak. So I'll say I'll get through some prepared questions. I don't have my VoIP contest. They wouldn't let me bring it in through the security, so I'm going to do my best to question them and just power through this. We also have a few questions selected from various online fan groups, and I'd also like to field some questions from the audience. I'm sure I have questions, no? A couple people? Okay, fantastic. I appreciate the time you've all taken out of your busy schedules to be here with us today. Making this such a momentous occasion. It's been a special year indeed for the Blade Runner franchise, as we've been given a sequel finally. And although I do very much appreciate 2049, and we do have a few questions in the regard, we're mostly going to try and focus on the original. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, I have a question, and if I can ask you all to answer this one at a time, that'd be fantastic. On the set, did you feel the strains and stresses of the film going over budget? How did it affect you as actors?
No, I really didn't feel that stress. I wasn't on as long as everybody else was. There was some, if you read about all the stresses later on, I didn't realize it was just another movie going on at the time. I just remember the stress of the smoke. There's a lot of smoke on it.
I felt the stress. I came on last in the movie. They had to get everything done in the short time that I had to do it. And at the end, when Zora dies, and I had one shot doing it. And Rutger had a scene after me, and they were closing the shop down. And at the end, when I pressed the squib when I was dying, and the blood came out. Exactly on my mark. There was not going to be a retake, and the sun was coming up, and it was really frightening. I had one shot at it. And we never got to shoot the snake dance, but I did do it years later. Look forward.
It's called What Might Have Been, folks. It's a fantastic homage to the Zora character, and if you get a chance, it's really a delight for all the fans. Please.
I didn't feel the stress of getting behind the narcissist who only thinks of himself, and so I didn't pay much attention. But I had to wear 2 hours of makeup, and as it got hotter toward the summer, that was a problem. But I was just happy to be there.
Hello? Hello? I knew everything that was going on in this movie all the time. I knew it was $45 million, and I knew Michael Dealey was really afraid that we were going over budget. I used to ask him all kinds of questions all the time. And then I even talked to him after the movie came out. I said, so how did it do? And he was really disappointed that it didn't make $1 gazillion million in the first weekend, but he got over it after about 10 years.
Yeah, sometimes it's what it takes, you know? A lot of pressure. And I peed my panties, but that was all.
Thank you. I was actually going to ask about Michael Daly next, but Ms. Young already mentioned Michael Daly, so we'll pass that. What was it like working for Ridley Scott? He's been called the actor's director. How do you feel about it personally?
Personally, I love the guy because I started as a screen extra. He wrote that whole thing offhand. That was my very, very first line ever in movies, Home Again, Jiggity Jig. I'm very lucky because I can say that to a director at an audition and the guy's eyes go wide and go, oh my God. And many times that's a cue to actually I get the job because I've worked on Blade Runner and with Ridley Scott. So with me, we had a great time sharing scotch in the rain many times.
I had a great time. Ridley took good care of me. I felt like he was very into how the women in the movie looked. Went to great lengths to make all of it, even the extras. The end result is I was really very pleased. I thought that Zorro became something that was never on the page. And Rachel, Chris, Zorro really rocked.
That's okay. Great film. Especially when you give me some fun direction. Whisper in my ear. You once said this is a totally innocent woman. That's liberating, whether it's a lie or not. That he's a saint.
He's a manipulative cocksucker. No, I'm kidding. Just kidding, Ridley. No, he kind of isolated me. I thought it was kind of difficult. He kept me in my little trailer, my little wooden box all the time and wouldn't let me come out. So I eventually had to bribe the second assistants on radio so I would know when they wanted me so I could rush back to my little box and pretend I'd been in it for the last 2 hours. So, yeah, no, he's a great guy.
This film means the world to me. I'm sure you understand why, but there are more reasons. But I could make a documentary about that, really. He made me dance, and I think I made him dance too when we shot the movie. And we were about, the only two who had a less of a bad time. I didn't have a bad time in that movie at all. Of course I feel the stress, but you need that sometimes, It needs, if it wasn't for Ridley's stubborn, vision, this movie wouldn't be here. And I think it's great that it's still there in 40 years or something. So he's a rock, what can I say?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We need some questions from the audience if we have a microphone too. Promise that we get some.
Absolutely. I'll go out there for a second. I do have one question while I'm making my way into the audience, if that's okay. What was the single most inspiring lesson you all learned while working on Blade Runner, either as an actor or something more visceral? What did you take with you?
Don't fucking give up.
I'm going to go out to the audience because I see that look and I know what that look means. I'm going out there now. If anybody has a question, could you please put your hand up now? Okay, hold on one second. Come here. So with that, introduce yourself and state your question.
Hi, my name is Tim from Boston. Welcome to Wintercon. My question, I guess, is for Joanna and Rutger, specifically. Back in '82, tattoos weren't really regarded as they are today. They were a little kind of sorted. If you saw someone with a tattoo, you might cross the streets, get away from them. Joanna, Joanna, you had a tattoo on your neck back then. No woman was sporting a tattoo on her neck. And Rutger, you also had some tattoos. What were they?
The tattoos were, the idea of the tattoos were that they were like plug-in points for all kinds of shit. You know, high-tech shit, whatever. But because the tattoos in the rain, the lighting washed out the tattoos, so you never really got to see them other than in pictures. But it was like plugins, you know, shit here, you know, that sort of stuff.
Okay, we have another question in the audience.
Let me answer your question. The tattoo, yeah, it was very new at the time. I mean, tats are quite normal now. And Westmore was the makeup man at the time. We played with that tattoo to make sure that the snake was flattering, you know, didn't came around the chin and didn't look bad, didn't look weird, but it was really a piece that I was very sure that was really cool.
It was your snake, right? It was her snake, the real one.
Okay, say your name, state your question.